Please see this problem. Please see this problem. Your question is, A, B and C contract a work for 550 rupees. That means there are three people. Total amount is A plus B plus C. It is nothing but 550 rupees. Contract is what they are given in what they have given in the question, right? What they have given in the question. That is the first statement. Second statement is, together A and B are to do 7/11th of the work. What will be the C's share? What will be C's share? That means how much C will get if together A and B are to do 7/11th of the work. Now see here, sir. What is that they are giving in the question? There is some work to be completed. This is the total work. This is the total work that need to be completed. Now, to complete this total work, they took a contract for 550 rupees, right? They took a contract for 550 rupees. Out of the total work which is there, A and B together will do 7/11th of the work. That means A and B together will do 7/11th. I already told you in my previous class also that I hate working with fractions because it will kill our time. I have denominator 11. But I want to cancel that 11 so that I will work with whole number. If I want to cancel this 11, which number should I take here? I should take a number which is a multiple of 11. The easiest multiple of 11 is 11 itself. The smallest multiple of 11 is 11 itself. So I will assume the total work as 11. Don't assume total work as X. Don't even assume total work as 1, because all those things will give you fractions. The best way is to do is assume the total work as 11. If I assume total work as 11, so A and B will do 7/11th of the work. What is 7/11 of total work 11? It is 11, 11 cancelled, it is 7. A and B will totally do 7 units of work, or the A and B will have a share of 7 rupees. If I convert time and work to partnership problem. Now, out of total 11 units, if A and B together can complete 7, so C will be the remaining 4 units. C will be the remaining 4 units. Can I say that according to my assumption, total work is 11, or in partnership case, total amount is 11, but according to the question, total amount is 550. 11 is becoming 550. Multiply by 50. So they are asking you find the value of C's share. According to my assumption, C's share is 4 rupees. But question says how many rupees? That also multiply by 50. What is 4 into 50? 200. Answer for this question, which can be actually considered as a time and work question, which we have converted to a question on time, what is that percent partnerships, is nothing but 200. Answer for this question is 200. Now, I hope this question is clear for you, sir. Now, see here, if you remember in our time and work, let me take the first basic question what I taught you in my time and work class. Suppose if A is taking 18 days to complete the task, if B is taking 36 days to complete the task, if both A and B are working together, how many days they will take to complete the same task? Now, I taught you method 1 for this problem, where you will take 1/18, 1/36 and keep on simplifying by fraction. That is one of the methods which will be given in textbooks. We are not interested. I told you find the LCM of given days. LCM of 18 and 36 is 36 units. So, to distribute 36 chocolates, A will take 18 days. 36 units or 36 chocolates, whatever it is. 36 divided by 18 is, it is 2 chocolates per day. So it is 2 units per day. Similarly, B, to distribute 36 chocolates, B will take 36 days. Every day 1 chocolate, because 36 divided by 36 is 1. So A plus B together is 2 plus 1 is 3 units per day. In 1 day they will distribute 3 chocolates. To complete all the 36 chocolates, how many days they will take? They will take 12 days. Because 3 into which number is 36? 3 into 12 is only 36. Or 36 divided by 3 is how much? It is 12. Now Sir, why did you shift directly? Why did you shift to a topic called as a time and work right now? Because I want to connect the dots. I am very, very interested in connecting the dots between the topics and make your problem solving so easier. Now, this is nothing but A plus B is 7 units per day. In partnership, I told it as 7 rupees. That is the only difference. Instead of taking in this example, A is 2 units per day, it is A is 2 rupees in my partnership topic. B is 1 rupee in my partnership topic. So together it is 2 plus 1, 3 rupees. I will definitely connect the dots. I will definitely connect the dots between the topics so that my students will not find it different when they see a question on partnership which can be solved similar way of time and work. Sir, is this whatever you thought right now useful for any problem in partnership? Definitely yes. One of the problem I already solved here. Please look at my another problem, sir. That is the reason I definitely want to teach you I want to tell you that there is no difference between so many topics in fact. Now see here. See this question. A, B and C can do a work in 20, 25 and 30 days respectively. That means A is 20 days, A is 20 days, B is 25 days, A is 20 days, B is 25 days, C is nothing but 30 days. Before I move on to the next statement, I will find the LCM. LCM of these three numbers is 300. 300 chocolate needs to be distributed. A is 300 by 20. 15 chocolates per day. B is 300 by 25. 12 chocolates per day. C is 300 by 30. 10 chocolates per day. But we are discussing a topic called as partnership. Instead of 15 chocolates, let me call 15 rupees per day investment. Investment is 15 rupees per day. B is investing 12 rupees per day or per month or per year. Whatever you want to take it, sir. It makes no difference. C is 10 rupees per day investment. Now, read the next statement. They undertook to finish a work together for 2,220 rupees. That means according to the question, it is 2220. But according to my assumption, 15 plus 12 is 27. 27 plus 10 is 37. According to my assumption, it is 37 rupees. But according to the question, they took totally 2220. But similarly, then find the share of, then the share of A exceeds B by how much rupees? Share of A will exceed B by how much rupees? A share is 15. B share is 3. Share of A is exceeding B by how many rupees? According to my assumption, it is exceeding B by 3 rupees. According to the question, how much they are asking? 37 into 3 is 111. 37 into 30 is 1110. 37 into 60 is 2220. 3 also multiply by 60. Answer for this beautiful methodology is 180 rupees. Answer for this question is 180 rupees. I hope the idea is very, very clear, sir. It is very simple. I am telling you that in time and work we will write it as units per day. In partnership we will write it as rupees per day or rupees per month or rupees per year, whatever you want. Is there any difference? I don't think so. Now before solving the next question, please see here, sir. These are some things I believe that you know it, but I am just explaining so that I can link it for my next question. Now see here. Suppose for example, A is having 2 by 5th of the money, right? 2 by 5th of total money. Suppose something like this is the statement. A has 2/5 of total money is the question. Suppose for example this is the question. Now what is the meaning of it? The meaning of this statement is A has 2/5 of total money means, can I say that denominator will always represent total money. Denominator will always represent total money. That means total value or total money in this case is nothing but denominator 5, right? Denominator 5. Out of 5 rupees, A is having how many rupees? That is the numerator. A is having 2 rupees, right? That is the meaning of 2 by 5th of total money. Some people might know, some people might not know it. That is the reason I thought I will explain once before I move on to the next problem. Now see the next question, sir. Please see the next question. Your question is, A, B, C are partners in a business. That means there are three people. There are three people who are nothing but A, B and C. Right? There are three people A, B and C. A, whose money has been used for 4 months, claims 1/8 of the profit. That means A is saying that his profit is 1/8 of profit. A says that he is saying that out of total profit, whatever they are getting, 1/8 of the profit belongs to A. That is what he is claiming. Next, B, whose money has been used for 6 months. A's money is used for 4 months. B's money is used for 6 months. B is claiming that he is having 1/3 of the profit. That means out of total profit, what they are getting, 1/3 of the profit is belonging to B, it seems. That is what B is claiming. C had invested rupees 1560 for 8 months. For 8 months, C is investing 1560 rupees. That is what they are saying. How much money did A and B contribute? How much money did A and B contribute? Now see here, sir. I told you just 5 minutes before, 2 minutes before, in fact, denominator always represent what is there after of. After of, total money is there. That is what denominator is representing. So in this example, total money is there after of. So I wrote total money as 5 rupees. But in this question, after of, profit is there. So profit is nothing but 8 rupees totally. Or here in the second statement, after of profit is 3 rupees. I am referring to the same terminology, profit. Can the profit be 8 rupees and also 3 rupees? Can you be 25 years and also 28 years at the same time? No, it is not possible. You should have only one particular age. Profit value should be only one particular value. So make it equal. That means 8 and 3. 8 and 3 numbers, the two numerical values 8 and 3 should be made equal. The number which is the same number of 8 and 3 is 24. That means 8 should become 24. 8 into 3 is 24. 1 into 3 is 3. I can also write it as 3 by 24th of total profit. 3 should become 24. 3 into 8 is 24. Numerator also 1 multiplied by 8. 1 into 8 is 8. That means A is claiming that 3 by 24th of profit belongs to A. 8 by 24th of profit belongs to which person, sir? It belongs to B, it seems. That means can I now say that total profit is denominator 24. So A is getting 3 rupees out of it. B is getting 8 rupees out of it. Totally A and B are getting 3 plus 8, 11 rupees. So if A and B are together getting 11 rupees totally, remaining 13 rupees should be a part of C itself, right? Because 24 minus 11 is 13. According to our assumption, C is getting 13. But question says C had invested 1560 rupees for 8 months. That means C actually should get 1560 and that is for 8 months, right? That is for 8 months. What should be the multiplying factor? 13 into 12 is 156 followed by 10 and then this multiply by 8. That means the multiplying factor is 12 8 are 96. Multiplying factor is 960. 11 also multiply by 960. Now what is that they are asking you, sir? How much did A and B contribute? A and B individually contributed how much? Can I say that if I want to find A value, can I say that A is contributing 3 rupees. A is contributing 3 rupees and the multiplying factor is 960. Now this 3 into 960 rupees is for 4 months. 3 into 960 rupees is for 4 months. So for 1 month I should divide it by 4. So Final answer for A is, it is 4 into 240 is 960. 240 into 3 is 720. A is contributing 720. Similarly, I should find the value for B. But if you are little smart, this is exactly, again I am saying you this statement. A value is 720 and there is only one option where A value is 720. Answer should be the third option for this question. But if you want to find B value, please check it out. B is contributing 8 rupees out of 24 and the multiplying factor is 960, and B is investing for how many months? It is for 6 months. So for 1 month if I want to find, I should divide by 6. 16 into 6 is 96. So 160 into 8. Answer is 1280. Answer for this question is 720 and 1280. But do not worry, sir. Probably it might be slightly difficult for you because there are some fractions involved. Anyway, I converted fractions to whole numbers in this case. But still, I will call this as my method 1. I will call it as my method 1, wherein the same question I will discuss by using method 2 immediately. Immediately I will discuss by using method 2, so that you will understand whichever the method you are comfortable, you follow that method. I believe that the idea is very, very clear. Now please see method 2, sir. Method 1 and method 2, they are not that different. A slight difference. Let us see. Let us understand. Let us understand method 2. Now in my method 2, it is given that A claims 1/8 of a profit. B claims 1/3 of a profit. So 1/8, 1/3. 8 and 3 LCM is 24. Initially itself I will call the profit as 24, which is nothing but the LCM of 8 and 3. Now if I call 8 and 3 24 as the total profit, A is nothing but he claims 1/8 of total profit. What is 1/8 of 24? 3 rupees. What is 1/3 of 24? 8 rupees. So total profit is 24. So she should have the remaining 13 rupees. She should have the remaining 13 rupees. This first row is nothing but the profit. It is also given that time period ratio is given in the question as A is doing it for 4 months, B is doing it for 6 months, C is doing it for 8 months. Now we have the profit sharing ratio, we also have the time period ratio. Can I find the investment ratio? Definitely I can find. We know that profit sharing is nothing but investment into time period. So investment is nothing but profit divided by time period. This first row is the profit, second row is the time period. Divide one by the other. So A is investment 3/4, ratio with B investment 8/6, which is 4/3. C investment is 13/8. But I don't like to keep the investment in ratios in terms of fraction. I want to convert it to whole numbers. But I already taught you how to convert a fractional ratio to a whole number ratio. If I convert it, I will get the ratio of investment as 18:32:39. That means according to the ratio, A is investing 39 rupees, but C is investing 39 rupees, but question says C had invested 1560 rupees. According to ratio 39, according to question 1560. 39 into 4 is 156, followed by one extra 0. 18 also multiply by 40. 18 into 40 is 720. 32 also multiply by 40. 32 into 4 is 128, followed by 10. Answer is 720 and 1280. The beauty about method 2 is, in method 1 we divided by 4 months, we divided by 6 months. We are not dividing in this case because those 4 and 6 are already taken care, and then only we found out the investment ratio. With 4 and 6 only we found out that investment ratio already taken care of, so I don't need to divide further. Answer directly can be got by using method 2. But having said that, it is completely up to you people to decide whether to use method 1 or to use method 2. Please see the next question, sir. Again a very, very good question. A, B and C enter into a partnership with an amount of rupees 10,000 each per month. That means everyone, there are three people, A's investment, B's investment and C's investment. Whatever I am writing right now is for investment. So everyone is investing initially 10,000 per month. Everyone is investing initially 10,000 per month. That is what they have given in the first statement. Read the second statement. After 4 months, A invests an additional of 2,000. That means only for first 4 months he invested 10,000. For the remaining 8 months, he is investing additional 2,000. Totally he is investing 12,000 rupees. 3 months later, that means after 4 months and 3 months later, after 4 months and again 3 months later means after 7 months, B invests an additional of 4,000. That means first 7 months it is 10. For the remaining 5 months it is 4,000 extra. It is 14,000. And C, at the same time means after 7 months, he withdraws 2,000 every month. That means first 7 months 10,000, remaining 5 months he will withdraw 2,000. He will only pay 8,000 for the last 5 months. Now this is A, B and C's investment. This is A, B and C's investment. If I find the investment ratio, 40,000 plus 96,000, it is 1,36,000. 70,000 plus 70,000, it is 1,40,000. And then it is 70 plus 40, it is 1,10,000. Can I say that the ratio of investment of A, B and C is nothing but 3 zeros will cancel. It is 136 is to 140 is to 110, which is again simplified as 68 is to 70 is to 55. All are multiples of 2. Right? Now read the next statement. Profit at the end of the year is 2,17,000. Let me write this statement once again here in the next screen, sir. A, B and C investment ratio is 68 is to 70 is to 55. That is what we understood. But they are again saying in the next statement that profit at the end of the year is 2,17,000. So they are totally getting at the end of the year profit as 2.17 lakhs. That is what they are saying. Now the next statement says, what are their respective shares? That means each one is getting how much rupees? What are their respective shares? If C is to be allowed rupees 2,000 as monthly salary from profits at the end, that means the question is, what are their respective share if there is a person called as C? C is having some special advantage. What is that special advantage for C? He is allowed to take 2,000 rupees as monthly salary. That means every month him 2,000 rupees. Every month C will be gifted 2,000 rupees extra. From where he will be gifted? From the profits he will be gifted at the end. That means for 1 month it is 2,000. For 12 months it is 2 into 12. 24,000. That means the only remaining profit left now is 1,93,000. This 1,93,000 should be divided among 3 people A, B and C. How much will each get is the question. Very, very beautiful and easy way once you understand the concept what we are doing. According to the ratio, A is getting 68 rupees profit, B is getting 70 rupees profit, C is getting 55 rupees profit. 68 plus 70 plus 55, it is 193 rupees profit totally. According to the ratio, it is 193 rupees. According to the question, total profit remaining to be distributed is 193,000. 193 is becoming 193,000. Multiply by 1,000. Everyone multiply by 1,000. Answer is 68,000, 70,000, 55,000. Very, very beautiful way of solving the question. Please see the next question. Again a very, very good question. Similar kind of question for your better understanding. A and B entered into a partnership investing 16,000 and 12,000 rupees respectively. That means A is investing 16,000, B is investing 12,000. This is the first statement. Let me write it. Yes, I wrote it just now. Next. After 3 months, that means A invested 16,000 for 3 months. After 3 months, A withdraws 5,000. That means for the remaining 9 months, he is paying 5,000 less. He is only paying 11,000. while B invested 5,000 more. That means B also after 3 months, he is investing 5,000 more. He is investing 12,000 plus 5,000, 17,000 for the remaining 9 months. After 3 more months, first it is given as after 3 months. Again it is given as after 3 more months. That means that it is after 6 months. It is after 6 months. That means C value is C joins the business after 6 months with a capital of 21,000 rupees. That means 21,000 he will pay for 1 month. After 6 months, if he is joining means last 6 months he will calculate every month 21,000. So it is 21 into 6. Now if I simplify further, if I simplify 16 into 3 is 48, 11 into 9 is 99, 48 plus 99, it is nothing but 147, followed by 3 zeros that I will ignore. Next it is 12 into 3 36, 17 into 9 153, it is 189. Next it is 21 into 6 is 126. So the investment ratio of A, B and C, which is also nothing but equal to profit ratio right now, because I already multiplied investment into time period. So profit ratio is 147 is to 189 is to 126. This can be further simplified because 21 into 7 is 147, 21 into 9 is 189 and 21 into 6 is 126. Now according to the ratio, let me read the next statement, sir. After a year they obtained a profit of 26,400. According to the ratio, total profit is 7 plus 9 is 15, 16, 16 plus 6 is 22. According to ratio, it is 22. According to question, it is 26,400. 22 into which number is 264? 22 into 12 is 264, followed by 2 zeros. What is your question? By what amount does the share of B exceed the share of C? Share of B is exceeding the share of C. Share of B is 9 rupees. Share of C is 6 rupees. By how much B is exceeding C? By 3 rupees. This 3 is according to ratio. That also multiply by 1200. 3 into 1200 is 3600. Please see this question, sir. Please see this. I believe that you can solve it very fast right now. Mr. Ramesh opened a workshop investing 40,000. Let us be little fast right now. There is a person called as Ramesh. He invested 40,000 to open a workshop, right? He invested 40,000. That is the first statement. He invested an additional amount of 10,000 every year. That means first year invested 40,000. Second year invested additional 10,000. That means he invested 50,000. Now 2 years are over. After 2 years, his brother Suresh joined him with an amount of 85,000. Now his brother Suresh is joining. Suresh is joining after 2 years and he is investing 85,000. He is investing 85,000. Thereafter, Suresh did not invest any additional amount. That means Suresh did not invest any additional amount on completion of 4 years. That means, can I say that first year completed, invested 40. Second year completed, Ramesh invested 50. Third year completed, Ramesh invested 60. For the fourth year, Ramesh has invested 70,000. Every year 10,000 extra he will invest. That means totally what Ramesh has invested is 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 15, 15 plus 2 is 22. 22 followed by 2 zeros is what Ramesh is investing in 4 years. Suresh joined after 2 years. After completion of 4 years means third year and fourth year, both the year he invested the same amount of 85,000. So total invested is 85 into 2. It is 1,70,000, right? It is 1,70,000. That means Ramesh and Suresh, the ratio is, it is 22 is to 17. 4 zeros will cancel. 22 is to 17 is the profit sharing ratio. According to the ratio, total profit is 22 plus 17, 39. According to the question, on completion of 4 years from the opening of the shop, they earned an amount of rupees 1,95,000. According to question, it is 1.95 lakhs. 39 should become 1,95,000. 39 into 5 is 195, followed by 3 zeros. What will be Ramesh's share in this earning? Ramesh is 22. 22 multiply by the same multiplying factor 5,000. 22 into 5,000 is 1,10,000. These are all very, very easy once you understand, sir. And I am telling you, you will solve it so fast. Once you listen to all the classes, you will solve it so fast, sir. Believe me, I am not joking. See this question. See this question. This is where I want my student to have an edge over so many concepts and thereby win the race of aptitude. Mr. Shiv started a business by investing 25,000 in 1996. That means Shiv is investing 25,000 in 1996. I will just write it as 25. Next, in 1997, he invested an additional amount of 10,000. So for 1 year he invested 25,000. For the next year, in 1997, he invested 10,000 extra. That means he invested 35,000. And Mr. Rakesh, now there is another person who is coming in this question. That second person is called as Rakesh. Mr. Rakesh joined him with an amount of 35,000. Rakesh is joining him in 1997 with an amount of 35,000. In 1998, Shiv invested another additional amount of 10,000. Till 97, he had totally invested 35 plus 25. That means next year 10,000 extra. 1998, one more year he will give 10,000 extra compared to 35. So he will invest 45,000. And Mr. Suresh joined them. Suresh is joining in 1998. I believe you are understanding. Suresh joined them with an amount of 35,000. That means Suresh is joining with 35,000 in the year 1998. He paid for 1 year. That means Rakesh joined in 1997. He paid that 35,000 on 1997. And if nothing is mentioned about Rakesh leaving the job, that means it means that Rakesh also worked for 1998. And if nothing is mentioned about Rakesh paying as additional amount, same amount of 35 he paid on 1998 also. That means 35 into 2 or 35 plus 35. Now, what will be Rakesh's share in the profit of 1,50,000 earned at the end of 3 years from the start of the business in 1996? Now, can I say that everyone see how beautifully we can simplify the problem solving, sir? Can I say that in this 35, in this 45, I will give 10 for this person. If I give 10 for this person will become 35. This person is already 35. And this person, when he 10 rupees goes from his pocket, he will become 35. In simple language, Shiv is nothing but 35 into 3. Rakesh is nothing but 35 into 2. Suresh is nothing but 35 into 1. The profit sharing ratio is 35 cancels everywhere. The profit sharing ratio is, it is 3:2:1. Profit sharing ratio according to ratio is 3:2:1. Totally 3 plus 2 plus 1, 6. Question says total profit is 1.5 lakhs. It is 1.5 lakhs. 6 into which number is 150? 6 into 25 is 150. Followed by 3 zeros. What is Rakesh's share? Rakesh also multiply by 25,000. Answer is, okay, Rakesh is which person, sir? Rakesh is the second person in fact. So answer is 2 into 25,000. Answer is 50,000. And I do not feel that my students will face a difficulty after listening to so many questions of my classes. Please see this question. Again, so easily you can solve it. ABC started a business by investing 8,400, 15,600 and 13,200 respectively. That means there are 3 people ABC. Investment ratio is 84, 156 and it is 132. This is what the first statement is. 4 into 21 is 84. 4 into 39 is 156. 4 into 33 is 132. Investment ratio is 21 is to 39 is to 33. This is the first statement. All of them invested for equal period of time. Because they are giving in the question that they have invested for equal period of time, this investment ratio becomes equal to profit sharing ratio. I already explained you in my previous problems. Investment ratio is equal to profit sharing ratio if the time period is constant, if everyone is investing for same duration. If A's share of annual profit was 1960, question says A is investing annually for 1960. A is getting a profit totally as 1960. According to the ratio, it is 21 rupees profit for A. According to the question, it is 1960 for A. 21 is becoming 1960. 21 is becoming 1960. What is the multiplying factor? There is no multiplying factor which is a whole number. That is okay. What was the difference between B and C share in annual profit? B and C difference is 39 and 33, difference is 6. 6 should become how much according to the question? When you do not have a multiplying factor which is a whole number, you can cross multiply and simplify. So your question mark will be equal to 1960 into 6 divided by 21. 3 into 7 is 21. 3 into 2 is 3 into 2 is 6. Now further I can divide. 7 into 1 is 7. 7 into 280 is 1960. 280 into 2. Answer is 560. Where is the difficulty, sir? Now before moving on to the next problem, please listen carefully here, sir. Suppose for example, investment is given in some fraction. Suppose for example, 1/3 of something or something is given like that. Time period also is given in some fraction. Suppose 1/4. Investment is given in some fraction. Time period is given in some fraction. So I don't want investment to be in fraction. Denominator I should cancel. So investment take any multiple of 3. Similarly, time period I don't want it to be fraction. Denominator is 4. Take time period any multiple of 4. Simple way of solving. Why do you want to struggle to solve this kind of questions? Which kind of questions? Please see this question. This is where students will struggle a lot to solve it, but not required. See this question. In a partnership, A invests 1/6 of the capital for 1/6 of the time. B invests 1/3 of the capital for 1/3 of the time. C invests the remaining capital for the whole time. If at the end of the year the profit earned is rupees 4,600, what will be B's share? Now see here, A invests 1/6 of the capital. Capital is nothing but investment. B invests 1/3 of the capital. That means for investment, the fractions are 1/6 and 1/12. What is the LCM of 6 and 12? 1/6 and 1/3. LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. So I will assume my total investment as LCM of 6 and 3, which is nothing but 6 rupees. Total investment I will assume it as 6 rupees. This is my assumption. I will assume the total investment as 6 rupees. Now, if I assume totally 6 rupees, there are 3 people A, B and C. This is nothing but investment, right? Similarly, there is another parameter called as time period. There is another parameter called as time period. Now, time period values are given here as ratio is 1/6 and 1/3 again. So, time period I will assume it as fraction is 1/6, 1/3. Again it is LCM. If I take 6 and 3, LCM is 6. So time period also I will assume it as 6 years or 6 months or 6 years or whatever. But because the question is given in here as if at the end of the year, because it is given as years, I will take the time period at 12 months itself. Anyway, 12 also will be a good number to work out. Now, investment. Read the first statement. A invests 1/6 of the capital. What is 1/6 of 6? 1/6 of 6 is 1 rupee. For 1/6 of the time. Time is 12 months. What is 1/6 of 12 months? It is 2 months. B invests 1/3 capital. What is 1/3 of 6 rupees? 1/3 of 6 rupees is nothing but 2 rupees. For 1/3 time, 1/3 of 12 months is nothing but how much? It is 4 months. C invests the remaining capital. Out of total 6 rupees, 1 plus 2, 3 rupees is over. Remaining is 3 rupees, which is C investing for the whole time. Whole time is nothing but for 12 months. For 12 months. Now, if at the end of the year, total profit earned is 4,600. What will be B's share is the question. Now see here. What will be B's share is the question. Can I say that profit sharing is nothing but investment into time period. 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into 4 is 8. 3 into 12 is 36. So ratio is 2 is to 8 is to 36, which is further simplified as 1 is to 4 is to 18. According to the ratio, total profit is 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 18, 23. According to ratio, total profit is 23. According to question, total profit is 4,600. 23 into 2 is 46 followed by 2 zeros. Find B share is the question. B value according to ratio is 4. 4 also multiply by 200. 4 into 200 is 800. Very, very easily you can solve the question, sir. Very easily you can solve the question. See the next question. I do not want you to waste your time. A, B, C enter into partnership. That means there are 3 people, A, B and C. A advances 1/4 of capital and B contributes 1/5 of capital. 1 by 4, 1 by 5. LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. So I will assume the LCM as total investment. Totally investing 20 rupees. Total time period. Total time period I will take it as 12 months. Total time period I will take it as 12 months. If I calculate ABC profit sharing ratio, A invested 1/4 of capital. What is 1/4 of 20? It is 5 rupees. This is investment into time period for 1/4 of the time. 1/4 of 12 months. It is 3 months. It is 5 into 3. Ratio with B's investment 1/5 of capital. 1/5 of 20 rupees. It is 4 rupees into time period for half of the time. 12 months, half is nothing but 6 months. It is into 6. Ratio with C. C contribute the remaining capital. 5 plus 4, 9 rupees is over. Remaining is 11 rupees. For the whole time. Whole time is nothing but 12 months. If I further simplify, this is nothing but, this is 3 into 1, 3 into 2. This is 3 into 1, 3 into 2. 3 into 4 is 12. So it is 5 is 2. 4 into 2 is 8. 11 into 4 is 44. Total profit according to ratio is 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 44 is 57. It is 57. But the question says, how should they divide a profit of 1140? Question says total profit is 1140. Multiply by 20. Everything multiply by 20. 5 into 20 is 100. 8 into 20 is 160. 44 into 20 is 880. Total profit is divided as 100, 160 and 880. Please see this question, sir. Your question is, the investments made by A and B are in the ratio 3:2. A and B investment ratio is given as 3:2. This is my first statement. Second statement is, if 5%, now question is given in terms of percentage. Whenever question is given in terms of percentage, I will be very smart in converting the numbers into multiples of 100. Instead of 3:2, I will write it as 300:200. That means I will assume that A is investing 300, B is investing 200. Total investment is 500. I will assume like this. Next statement is, if 5% of the total profit is donated as charity and A gets 8550 as his share of profit, then what is the amount of total profit? Now, nothing is mentioned about the duration in the question, because duration is not mentioned for any person. Investment ratio is nothing but equal to profit sharing ratio. That means this investment ratio of 300 and 200 is nothing but the profit sharing ratio, but they are saying that 5% of total profit. Now this investment of 500 will become profit of 500. What is 5% of 500? 10% is 50. 5% is nothing but 25. 5% of 500 is donated which is nothing but 25 rupees is donated, right? It is donated as a charity. Now, if I donate 25% and A gets 8550 as his share of profit, now the remaining thing is nothing but 500 minus 25, 475. This 475 rupees is divided among A and B in the ratio of their investment. That means the ratio of their investment is 3:2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Totally A is getting 3 rupees profit. B is getting 2 rupees profit. Totally they are getting 5 rupees profit. But according to the question, totally they are getting only 475 rupees profit. 5 into which number is 475? 5 into 95 is 475. Right? 5 into 95 is 95 only, right, sir? Because 5 9 45, yes, it is 95. So 3 also multiply by 95. 3 into 95 is, it is 285. 2 into 95 is, it is 190. That means A is getting 285 rupees profit finally. B is getting 190 rupees profit finally. But the question says A gets 8550. This 475 is also according to our assumption of 500. So question says A is getting not 285 but 8550. 285 into which number is 855? 285 into 3 is 855. 30 is 8550. Then the total amount of profit is 500 according to my assumption. That also multiply by 30. 500 into 30. Answer is 15,000. Answer is 15,000 for this question. Answer for this question is 15,000.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Please see the next question. Please see the next question. A, B and C enter into a partnership by investing 28,000, 32,000 and 18,000. That means the investment ratio of ABC, it is 28 is to 32 is to 18. Further simplified as 14 is to 16 is to 9. This is the first statement. Read the next statement. The next statement in the question says A is a working partner. A is a working partner and gets 1/4 of the profit for this services. That means out of total profit, how much ever is there, A is getting 1/4 of the profit. Out of total profit, A is getting 1/4 of the profit. And the remaining profit is divided among the 3 people in the ratio of their investment. Ratio of their investment is 14, 16 and 9. That also happens to be the profit sharing ratio because the time period is not given. What is the amount of profit that B gets if A gets a total of 162? Now, I have 1/4 which is a fraction, but I don't like to work with fraction. I want it to be a whole number. So what number should I take here as a profit? I will take a number which is a multiple of 4, because when I take the profit as a multiple of 4, this denominator 4 will cancel. But also think little logically, sir. Total profit according to ratio is 14 plus 16 is 30. 30 plus 9 is 39. That means whatever the profit, I will write the total profit according to ratio as 39. But according to the question, I will assume it as a multiple of 39 also. That means whatever the profit that I am assuming, it should be a multiple of 4. It should also be a multiple of 39 so that I will avoid my fractions. So my profit, what I am assuming is multiple of both 4 and 39, which is the LCM of 4 and 39, which is 56. I am sorry, which is 156, not 56. I am assuming the total profit as 156. It is given in the question that A is a working partner and gets 1/4 of the profit for the services. What is 1/4 of 156? 1/4 of 156 is 39. That means A is getting 39 rupees for the services. For the services, A is getting 39 rupees. Now, out of total 156, 39 is over. Remaining is 156 minus 39, 117. And it is given in the question that remaining profit is divided among the three in the ratio of their investment. That means remaining profit is 117. This 117 is divided in the ratio of their investment. In the ratio 14:16:9. They are dividing remaining profit of 117. According to ratio, total is 39. According to question, remaining is 117. 39 should become 117. Multiply by how much? Multiply by 3. 14 also multiply by 3. 14 into 3, A is getting 42. 16 into 3, A is getting 48. 9 into 3, B is getting 48. C is getting 9 into 3, 27. That means, can I say that what is the profit that B gets? How much B is getting profit? If A gets a total of 162, totally how much A is getting? A is getting 39 rupees for his services initially, and from the profit again he is getting 42 rupees. Total A is getting is 81 rupees according to ratio, 39 plus 42. But question says he is getting 162. Total according to the ratio, B is getting 48. Question says how much? 81 into 2 is 162. 48 into 2 is 96. Answer for this question is 96. Very, very classical way of solving problems, sir. And I believe when you see all the problems, all the varieties of problem being discussed in all the topics of Anil Nair classes, your confidence in solving an aptitude problem will grow minimum 10x times. Now please see this question. Your question is, ABC started a business with a capital of 8 lakhs, 12 lakhs and 15 lakhs respectively. That means investment ratio is 8:12:15. Total is 8 plus 12, 20, 20 plus 15 is 35. Total investment according to the ratio, it is 35. That is the first statement. See the second statement. And they decided to share their profit according to their capital ratio. That means profit ratio is also 8:12:15. Same profit ratio, right? Now, A is a working partner. A is a working partner and he takes 12.5% of total profit as salary. That means out of total profit whatever they are getting, A is taking 12.5% total as profit. Out of total profit, 12.5% is taken by A as profit. Now 12.5% means 1 by 8, which I already explained. The meaning of 1 by 8 is A is taking total profit is 8 rupees. I already told you that denominator represents total value. Total profit is 8 rupees. Out of total 8 rupees profit what they are getting, A will take 1 rupee profit. A will take 1 rupee profit. Now think little logically. A is taking 1 rupee profit. Total profit is 8 rupees. But this 8 should become 35. 8 should become 35. But 35 is not a multiple of 8. You will get it in fractions. You will get it in fractions. If you just write the 8 is becoming 35. Multiplying factor is 35 by 8. So that is a fractional value. So what I will do is, I will be little smart in this case. I will multiply the total profit here only by 8. That means 8 I will multiply by 8. It is 64. 12 into 8 is 96. 15 into 8 is 120. So total profit is 35 into 8. I will take the total profit as 35 into 8. Why did I take like this? Because according to the ratio, total profit is 8. According to the question, total profit is 35 into 8. 35 should become 35 into 8. Multiplying factor is a whole number. Multiply by 35. 1 also multiply by 35. 1 into 35 is 35. That means total profit is 35 into 8, which is 280. Out of 280, A took 35 rupees. Remaining profit is 280 minus 35. Remaining is 245. I believe you are able to understand it. Now, question says, remaining profit is shared according to their capital ratio. That means capital ratio is 8 is to 12 is to 15. Remaining profit is 245. That means according to ratio 8 plus 12 plus 15 is 35. But according to the question, it is remaining is 245. 35 into 7 is 245. 8 into 7 is 56. 12 into 7 is 84. 15 into 7 is 105. That means they are taking this much profit. But what is that they are giving in the next statement, sir? If A receives rupees 36,400 from business, find the total profit. If A receives rupees 36,400 from business, but according to our assumption, A is receiving how much? A is receiving 35 rupees here. A is also receiving 56 rupees here. Totally A is receiving 35 plus 56. So totally A is receiving 91 rupees. 35 plus 56 is 91. Totally A is receiving. Question says A is receiving 36,400. Similarly, according to our assumption, total profit is 280 rupees. Question says how much? 91 into 4 is 364 followed by 2 zeros. 280 into 400. Answer is 112 followed by 3 zeros. Beautiful way of solving question. Now next 3 to 4 questions are very good questions. Please listen to this carefully, sir. Please see this question. A very beautiful question. A and B start a partnership with a capital of 25,000 and 35,000 respectively. That means they are investing 25,000 and B is investing 35,000. So ratio is 25 is to 35. 25 is to 35 is, it is 5 is to 7. Ratio of investment is 5 is to 7. That is the first statement. And decide to share the profit according to their capital. So profit sharing ratio is also 5 is to 7. Profit sharing ratio is also 5 is to 7. But C joined the business. Now there is a person called as C. C is joining the business. C joined the business on a condition that C is joining the business, but C is putting some condition. What is the condition C is putting? C is putting a condition that they will share the profit equally. Whatever profit totally they are getting, they will share it equally. That is the condition what C is putting. And for that, C gives rupees 2,20,000 to A and B. For that condition to be satisfied, C initially is giving 2,20,000 for A and B. Find in which ratio A and B will divide this amount of 2,20,000. In which ratio A and B will divide this amount of 2,20,000. Find the ratio is what they are asking. Now, there are so many textbooks using so worst methodologies to solve these questions. And I believe that if you use that method, you will definitely not clear your aptitude exam. The most easiest way ANC teaches you is this method what I am teaching you right now. Now see here, investment ratio is equal to profit sharing ratio. That means A is getting 5 rupees profit, B is getting 7 rupees profit. Total profit is 12 rupees. Now there is 12 rupees profit what they have, but there is another person C who is joining. C joined the business. When C joined the business, he told that he wants the profit to be equally distributed. That means this 12 rupees profit should be distributed equally. For that equal profit distribution, he will give 2.2 lakh to A and B initially. Find in which ratio A and B will divide this amount of 2.2 lakhs. Now, very logical way of solving. Totally 12 rupees is there. And there are 3 people right now. 12 rupees I want to divide equally among 3 people. If I want to divide 12 rupees equally among 3 people, first person he had some rupees with him. I will take 4 rupees and I will take 4 rupees. I will take 4 rupees. Every person will get 4 rupees. That means, can I say that 5 minus 4? Earlier A was having 5 rupees, but he should have 4 rupees. He should have 4 rupees. That means I took 1 rupee from him. Earlier B was having 7 rupees, but he should have only 4 rupees. He should give me 3 rupees. Now, this 1 rupee what I took from A, this 3 rupees what I took from B, that 1 plus 3 only I am giving it for C as 4 rupees. So, in what ratio they should distribute that money? They should distribute in the ratio 1:3. Answer for this classical question is 1:3. But you might ask a question, find in which ratio A and B will divide the value or this amount. You might ask a question, sir, because this is 12, 12 can be divided by 3 people equally. You wrote it as 4, 4 and 4. Because the number is 12 and 12 is divisible by 3, you wrote it as 4, 4 and 4. What if it is not 12? What if this number is not a multiple of 3? How can I find that value? How can I solve it? That is the reason my next question is there. And I am very, very confident that you will understand all these methodologies so beautifully if you keep watching ANC all videos. See here, sir. Next question. A and B start a partnership with a capital of 20,000 and 35,000. So A is 20,000, B is 35,000. So A is to B ratio is, it is 20:35, which is nothing but 4:7, right? So read the next statement. And they decide to share the profit according to their capital ratio. That means totally they have 11 rupees as of now with them. So investment ratio is equal to profit ratio. Actually A invested 4 rupees, B invested 7 rupees. So it is equal to profit ratio. So A got 4 rupees profit, B got 3 rupees, 7 rupees profit. Total profit what they have is 11 rupees. Now C joined the business on a condition that they will share the profit equally. Same question, exactly similar to the previous question. But how you can divide that 11 equally among 3 people? And for that, C gives 2,20,000 to A and B. In what ratio will A and B divide this amount? Now see here, again same logic. In the previous question, 12 could have been divided equally among 3 people as 4, 4 and 4. Now 11 I cannot divide equally, but among 3 people, 11 by 3, it is not equal ratio. Now what I will do is, I will use a smarter approach. 11 should be divided among 3 people, or in other words, it should be divided by 3. That means 11 rupees is there. That means I will assume a number which is a multiple of 3. Easiest multiple of 3 is 3. That means instead of making this as 11 rupees profit, I will make it as 33 rupees profit. This also multiply by 3. This also multiply by 3. In simple language, A is having 12 rupees profit. B is having 21 rupees profit. Totally they have 33 rupees profit. Now C is joining. Can I say that C told them that they definitely want to divide that 33 rupees among 3 people equally. 33 can be divided among 3 people equally, right? That means 33 rupees. Out of this 33 divided by 3 rupees, 3 people is, each person is 11, 11, 11. He had 12 rupees, but he should have 11 rupees. So I took 1 rupee from him. He had 21 rupees. He should have only 11 rupees. I took 10 rupees from him. So this 10 plus 1 is only what I gave it for C as 11 rupees. In what ratio they should divide the money? They should divide the money in the ratio 1:10. Please see this beautiful question, sir. A, B, C enter into a partnership. There are 3 people in this question. A, B and C. There are 3 people in this question. A, B and C. Your statement is, if A's capital is twice of B's capital, A's capital is twice of B's capital, and B's capital is thrice of C's capital, they are saying that B's capital is thrice of C's capital, your question is find the ratio of their investment. Now see here, A is equal to 2 times of B. A is to B is nothing but 2 is to 1. B is equal to 3 times of C. B is to C is 3 is to 1. Can I say it as A is to B is 2 is to 1. B is to C is 3 is to 1. I already taught you compound ratio application many times in multiple topics. Can I say that to find the first variable A, multiply all the first terms. 2 into 3 is 6. To find the last variable C, multiply all the last terms. 1 into 1 is 1. Now B is missing. 2 is A is to B is 2 is to 1. Original value of A is 2. Here A value is 6. 2 is becoming 6. Multiply by 3. 1 also multiply by 3. Investment ratio is 6 is to 3 is to 1. Very, very easy way of solving question. There is no difficulty at all if you listen to these classes. Gagan Pratap is a very good friend of mine listening to the class. Hi Gagan. Next one. Please see this question, sir. Again a very, very beautiful question. A and B ran a business in a certain year. The salary of A is 20% of the balance of the profit left after his salary was paid. Again I am reading the statement. The salary of A is 20% of balance of the profit left after his salary was paid. We will come back to the statement. If A finally received a total of 35,000 rupees, after splitting the remaining profit equally between the two, find the profit made in that year. Now listen to this very, very carefully, sir. Listen to this carefully. My very, very important statement here is the salary of A is equal to 20% of the balance of the profit left after his salary was paid. His salary is nothing but A's salary. Now, for your better understanding, let me write the same statement. Salary of A is equal to 20%, which is 2 by 10 of balance of profit left. Balance of profit left after his salary was paid. Balance of profit left after his profit was paid. Salary was paid. Can I make it so easily like this, sir? If I shift this balance of profit paid to the left hand side, it becomes salary of A divided by balance of profit left. Salary of A divided by balance of profit left. It is nothing but equal to 2 by 10. That means in simple language I can say that balance of profit left is 10 rupees. That means after paying A's salary, which is nothing but 2 rupees, after paying A's salary of 2 rupees, still I am left with 10 rupees profit balance. Still I am left with 10 rupees profit. That means after paying 2 rupees from the profit, still I am left with 10 rupees profit. So total profit what I had earlier is 12 rupees. So can I say that can I say that total profit is 12 rupees. A's profit, A is totally getting, here he is getting 2 rupees, here he is getting 2 rupees. And can I also say that, see the next statement, sir, it is said that 20 percentage. So here read the statement. If A finally received 35,000 after splitting the remaining profit equally between the two, remaining profit is 10 rupees. I will equally distribute 10 rupees equally divided means A will get another 5 rupees. Totally A is getting 7 rupees according to our assumption. Question says it is 35,000. 7 is becoming 35,000. Multiply by 5,000. They are asking you find the profit made in that year. 12 according to our assumption, multiply by 5,000. 12 into 5,000 is 60,000. Very, very beautiful and logical way of problem solving.
Hi, I am Tarun from Anil Nair classes. Today, I would like to demonstrate the product demonstration of Anil Nair's product. So, once you have purchased the product, you'll come to anilnairclasses.com website, India's #1 aptitude trainer, Mr. Anil Nair. So, if I click on login, you will be able to see Anil Nair's classes product page where all the products are listed down at the bottom, and you can click on login as you have bought the product. You have the login credentials. So I'm giving my login ID and password. So I gave my login ID and password. Here you can verify your email ID later. You can click it, remind me later. There are various programs that are available at Anil Nair classes. So let's assume that you have purchased MBA Prep Package program. So I'm clicking on that program. Once I click on that program, you'll be able to see various subjects here. Modern maths, algebra, arithmetic, so on, so on. Let me select one subject, maybe arithmetic. If I select on arithmetic, you'll be able to see various chapters in arithmetic. Percentages and applications, partnership, adding a pure solution to a mixture, time, speed, distance. Let's assume I have selected a chapter. Once I click on the chapter, every chapter is again divided into various subtopics here. So you can select whichever subtopic that you wish to open and go through the content. If I click on time, speed and distance, this subtopic is again divided into various number of subdomain videos. So there are various number of videos. You can see huge 48 subtopics on time, speed and distance. So let me open any one video for you. Once I open this video, you will be able to see the entire video of Anil Nair classes on speed increases, time decreases model concept. So you can be able to see the entire video here like this. So you can study at your own convenience. If you wish to forward, you can forward. If you want to rewind, you can rewind. The entire concept goes on. So at any given point of time, you can pause the video, and on the right hand side you can see there is a suggestions option here. So this suggestion is similar to YouTube. If you are watching one video, the suggested videos will come on the right hand side. After completing this video, if you would like to go to the continuation of the next concept, you can do it on the suggestions part. So this is how the entire video structure continues. Let me go back. So I'm going back. I'm back to MBA Prep Package. In arithmetic, I'm in a chapter called time, speed and distance. So now in this chapter, after going through the concepts, there is also tests available for all the concepts. If I click on tests, you'll be able to see various number of tests available for the concepts. So you can see there are almost 30 tests available on this concepts. So if I click on any test, you will be able to see it's a 20 marks, score is 20, average time is 0.12 hours. So if I click on take this test, it's a 30-mark question and 20 minutes is the time. Take this test, I've read the instructions, proceed. You'll be able to see a question. I can select the option, save and next. So you can select an option, click on save and next. If you want to skip, you can mark for review. If you want to clear response and change the option, you can click on clear response. Similarly, I'm selecting the options and proceeding. So after completing the test, you can also see there is a time running. After completing the test, you can click on submit test. It will show you what all you have done, total 10 questions, answered 3, not answered 1, marked for review 1, not listed 5, still would you like to submit? Yes. So instantaneously I'll get my result here also. My score is -3 out of 30 marks. What is the number of correct, partial correct, incorrect, left, all this data I can be able to see here. I'll be able to see the peer students who have written this test and what is their score also I'll be able to see. There are huge number of students across India who will be taking this Anil Nair's product and will be taking this test. So it will help you to understand where you're standing among other students. So if I click on your answers, you'll be able to see the question view and you'll be able to see what is the correct answer and the answer that you have given, you'll be able to see that as well. So if I click on result sheet, here you'll be able to see the result among other students. So this is how the testing mechanism runs Anil Nair's portal. So let me come back to MBA prep package, and we were in arithmetic and we were discussing a chapter on time, speed and distance. We have covered modules, the video part in that chapter. Now we have also covered tests in that chapter. Let us go to ebooks. So what all Anil Nair sir teaches in a classroom, we have copyrighted that in the form of ebook. So similar classroom explanation, we have brought it down in the form of an ebook. So the entire lecture goes in the form of the student who wishes to read more notes. The entire notes is also available in the form of an ebook. You can see concept wise, similarly what all it teaches in the classroom, similar content is copied in the form of an ebook. This is how the ebook notes goes on. There is huge data available for you with thousands and thousands of questions and solutions and shortcut methods. More importantly, it's shortcut methods. It's not a regular training class kind of a notes. It's a shortcut methodology which will help students to get good scores in their CAT and bank POs and other competitive exams. That's how Anil Nair has taught his lessons so far. And you'll be able to see, go back again. So we have covered modules, tests, ebooks, videos. Now I'll be showing you one of the most interesting features, doubt forum. At any given point of time, if you have a doubt, you can just click on ask a doubt, write your topic, what is the doubt that you have. You can write the entire detail of the doubt. You can even add an image if you want to take a snapshot and add doubt. Tag it to a subject and a topic and post your doubt. This doubt would be viewed by all your peer students, and a peer student can answer this doubt, and the student that who answers the doubt would be analyzed by Anil Nair's team and reverted back to you. So that's how the doubt forum mechanism works. You can also able to see analytics here. So what all tests I have given so far, all the data will be stored here. So what all tests I have given, what is my score and what is the highest score in that test, what is the other students have scored in that test, all the data will be recorded here in the form of analytics. This is all about Anil Nair's product, how to use it. So I hope you enjoy Anil Nair classes product and do best in your future competitive exams. Thank you.
You can learn any subject, anywhere, any place and on the go. Come, let us go the other way in learning. Download our revolutionary app for free. ANC